You can hear me now, right? Right? You can hear me now? Yes, I'm back. Can you hear me? I got no viewers. 11 seconds in, I got no viewers. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Tell me, can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know you can hear me. Can you hear me? All right, I got sound. I'm gonna need another one of these. And then I'm gonna sing. All right, I got sound. I don't know what happened the first time. I really don't. I worked hard trying to get this thing going. Is the microphone better than what it was before? How you doing, Mr. Scott? I blame this on KV because they should have had the technology before we graduated to be doing these kind of things. That's great to hear. Glad you are. I'm going to have to dismiss myself to get some ice here in just a minute. All right, we're back on live. I'll be better after a couple of these, I'll tell you. Smirnoff and tonic always hooks you up the way you should be. I went for a dip in the pool about an hour ago or so, a couple hours ago, and I got Pandora Radio, which my grandson doesn't like because it's like a radio. It's got commercials. What's so big about commercials? It's not many commercials we used to have. I was listening to Marshall Tucker Radio. Good tunes. And got it brought back some memories, I guess, from a while ago. After I left the big city of Wheatfield. So heard it in a love song. I just want to sing tonight. So I wish on this YouTube you could play music. I really do. Bothers me that you can't. So every time I try to get back on this thing, some one thing or another. So I finally made it. And, I know you probably I heard that Tom T. Hall passed away 3 days ago, 85 years old. You remember the old storyteller? God, when I heard he died, the two songs came to mind to me right away. Was Old Dogs, Children, and Watermelon Wine. And then the other one was Faster Horses, Younger Women, and More Money. The Secret to Life. I don't know how true that is, but The younger women I could do without. Faster horses and more money I could hang in there. Yeah, that I don't listen to much country anymore. Every once in a while, I'll kick on the old country classics. Or uh, I remember I had an 8-track tape from the longest time. Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty. I love that tape. Um, 8-track. That's the way it was. Those were the days, huh? God, back then, 74, 75, Conway Twitty, Loretta Lynn, um, I guess a little bit of Johnny Cash. Um, wow. Who else was there? Tammy Wynette. Come on, help me out. Uh, I'm going to start singing. Uh-oh, I've lost my one viewer. George Jones. Yep. Hello, darling. It's been a long time. Never could sing. Always thought I could after I drank a few, but never could sing. Yeah, it's too bad. Um, but one of the I guess younger guys now that country that I like was who's the guy that did Thunder Road? Thunder Road. I might get banned from YouTube if I sing too much. God, I'm trying to think. Garth, yeah, Garth Brooks. Him. I enjoyed. Um, I don't know why, but he's more old school. Um, too many of the newer ones got too commercialized. I think something like that. So how's things up in the big city? A wheat field. Nice and quiet, huh? I don't know. It shows me that there's nobody on, but I know I still have Randy, and I thought that Phil Howard was there. Yeah, good things. It could be quiet here too. How's COVID hitting the big the little town of Wheatfield?
Is it working?
Yeah, I got sound now. Awesome sound.
Awesome.
Can I ask for one more favor?
Best sound you ever heard?
More favor? Can I have some ice, please? Thanks. must be a delay on the chat. I guess that's what it is. So I guess everybody's surviving, huh?
You talking to somebody?
Yeah,
Oh, Randy,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. He doesn't even come up on the screen, but he's there.
He's online.
Huh? I'm showing I got nobody. Nobody. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows the sorrow. Yeah, who was that? Ah, kind of some weird stuff going on right now. We got, did you guys hear about Greenland? At the summit of Greenland, it rained for the first time ever. Kind of scary. You know, I don't know if I believe in the global warming, but I do know damn things are getting hotter and climates are changing. And I know that just from knowing about the seafood industry and fish that were normally in cold water spots aren't there anymore. So might not see it in our generation. Hell, you might be able to hear me better now. But I definitely think in our kids and grandkids, they're going to see some changes that they aren't going to like. Funny thing about, Greenland, it said that the article that I read said that if Greenland melted totally, the oceans would go up 2 feet. That's a lot. That's a lot. Might not seem like much, but I think that would make a lot of New York City flooded. Could be wrong. And look at Washington, Seattle, second straight week going to be in the 90s. I don't think they ever got out of the 70s ever. I've seen a picture of Mount Rainier. It's like almost bare of snow. And said they got warnings out for the visitors to watch out for mudslides and boulders falling down because of the melting snow. Mm-mm. Once again, I think that our generation lived during the best times. I think the only generation that could argue that is maybe the one before us that grew up in the 50s. But I think those of us that grew up in the 60s and 70s were the luckiest damn people around. Especially those of us born in 57. Right? Speaking of which, when I turned 64, I started getting these phone calls about getting on Medicare. You getting those phone calls about signing up for Medicare? Hell, we can't sign up for another. Well, I turned 64 in June, so I got another 10 months before I can sign up. I don't know why these people want me to make a commitment and get their insurance now. Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. Don't understand. And I'm tired of hanging up on them. I what do you do with them? I'm gonna start bullshitting with them, I guess. I don't know. But I'm telling them, I'm tired of telling them I don't know. You know, it's not time yet. And I know a little bit about it. I know I want the one that doesn't cost me anything. The Advantage plan for $0. That's what I want. I don't want the $90 Advantage plan. I don't want the $50 Advantage plan. I want the 0 one. I want all my money. As they would say today in the kids' lingo, I want all the bags, all the bags. I want all the bags. Show me all the bags. All right, who's the other person I got on here? I got 2 people. 2 people. I want to tell you, I went fishing yesterday, day before. I don't know. Within the last couple of days. See this creature right here? I don't know how it comes up. I hope it comes up good. That's a leopard ray. I had one. I was wading in the water, and the guy down the ways from me said, "There's a huge ray coming at you, and he's hurt." And I said, "I can see him." At first, I thought it was a shark because I seen him raise one. He had one of his wings sticking up out of the water when he was down a little bit further. And then I seen it was a ray. And I walked about within 3 feet of him. And he was about 3 to 4 feet across. And it was just beautiful. And he did have one wing that was clipped. It looked like the kid that was hollering at me that he was coming at me said it looked like you got a wing clipped by a boat. I don't think they're that slow enough to get clipped by a boat. I think maybe a shark might have, a shark or another kind of predator ended up clipping part of his wing off. But it was pretty neat to see. I don't know. Do you get to do much fishing up there, Randy? Well, there ain't much to go. The river, the Kankakee River, never did catch much out of there. I think I was fishing from shore one time when you were coming in on a boat, and I caught, didn't even know what it was at the time. And I asked you what it was. It was a small bass about 10 inches long. No, you don't fish? I wonder who that was. I tell you what, if I was up there, that's what I'd miss the most, fishing. It's like Roger and Marla Porter moved out to Arizona. And never understood that because Roger I know anytime he wasn't working, he was out in his boat somewhere on some lake. And hell, there ain't no water in Arizona. Even the water that was, it's dried up. So that one kind of shocked me. What else is going on? I've almost run out of topics that I've had written down here. I got some cooking videos coming out. All I got to do is sit down and edit them. I got a clam chowder. Show you how to make the best clam chowder you ever tasted. Guaranteed. What else I got? Talk a little about chopping salad and saving salad. Golfing. Yeah, I wish I could golf. Can't do it anymore. My rotator cuff is just on my left arm is just shot. And when I went to the doctor, he said, it's just a little tear. You'll be okay. Let's do some therapy. Well, I don't know if he's in cahoots with the physical therapist and gets a kickback or what, but insurance don't pay that. And it's like I went for physical therapy for my knee. Went there the first time, and it cost me with insurance. I think the first time I had to pay $130. Then they told me it was going to be $60 a visit after that. I said, okay. As soon as I got home, I said, cancel all those appointments I made. So did the surgery help your rotator cuff? I know 2 other people that had it, and it's okay, but they're not doing great. Not back to normal. So, well, it was just I was glad you were on Facebook and seen me come on, Mr. Scott. I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. I'm trying to do this blog every day, but always something coming up. I got a lot of videos to edit. I probably got 4 that I need to edit to get on. I was hoping this YouTube would kick off a little bit better than it is, but it's not. But I'm not giving up yet. Not giving up yet. I started a job. Can you believe it? I've been off of work since 16 months now. And in 2 weeks, I go to training for 2 weeks in a computer room, and then I'll be working home computer, but it's still 40 hours a week, and it's still a job. I like the freedom of not having a job. Yeah, well, we'll see. I thank you for attending, and I think I'm gonna cut loose. Should I sing a song before I go? See if YouTube likes me, and or if they're gonna kick me off. The one song that I remember, they called it the perfect country and western song, and I guess they told him it wasn't the perfect country song. I don't know. I don't get to see who gets on. Tim Schultz. I have to look him up on Facebook and friend him. Well, I'm going to leave you with this. When I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. Before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, She got run over by a damned old train. Well, you don't. Well, oh, see, I don't even know the words now. David Allen Coe, you're right. I knew you'd know, Phil. Poncho and Lefty. Why does that sound familiar, Poncho and Lefty? She got ran over by a damned old train. I hang around as long as you will let me. Oh yeah, Phil, you missed it earlier. I was saying I was listening to Pandora and I found the perfect station on Pandora. Marshall Tucker Radio. It was awesome. Heard it in a love song. Um, what else was there? Uh, what was the one about the woman? Ah, jeez. Oh well, it. You would like that one. Love Marshall Tucker, yes sir. In the rain. Can't you see? Can't yeah, that was one of them. Can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me? I might get banned from YouTube from life if I sing anymore. Give me another song. Uh, God, what? I was surprised though. They played some Pink Floyd. Um, oh, Leonard Skinner. One of my favorite songs from Leonard. Um, the old black guy. God, hell, when your mind goes. They ain't played no ZZ Top on there. They played the old black guy that played the Dobo. Ah, no, it's bugging me. Now I gotta look it up. See there? It's good you got a phone you can use while you're on this, huh? CCR. I'm CRS. Is that the same guy, CRS and CCR? Leonard Skinner. Ooh, that smell. They didn't play that one, but I remember that one. Can't you smell that smell? Mm-mm. Ooh, that smell. The smell of that surrounds you. Come on, Phil. You know that guy's name that Leonard Skinner sang about the old black guy on the old dobro. Oh, it's driving me nuts. Moses? No, not Moses. The Ballad of Curtis Lowe. Curtis Lowe, Curtis Lowe. Oh, that was a good song. How about some Kenny Rogers? You know what? I was disappointed in Kenny Rogers because he looked better when he was younger than when he tried all that thinking that face lifting and made his face look like he was about ready to pop. You gotta know when to hold 'em, when to fold 'em, know when to look. Eyelid surgery. Man, he didn't know no eyelid surgery make his cheeks so tight and the face like. And my eyelids need surgery. They don't look like that. What an excuse. I kind of liked Kenny Rogers back in the day. Yeah, Leonard Skinner's was when I came to Florida. I remember I was working at a place in Jacksonville and when their plane crashed, and there was only 3 of us working. Well, 2 of us working, and one was the boss. And we come in. He says, "Did you hear Leonard Skinner died in a plane crash?" And me and the other guy looked at him and go, "No, there was no Leonard Skinner. That was the band." He's like, "No, Leonard, he died himself." It's like, "No." Actually, where I worked was in the same neighborhood that the Van Zants grew up. What was that high school they grew up, Phil? You know it. Okie from Muskogee. Who was that Okie from Muskogee? That was Merle Haggard, right? I get that one right? Merle Haggard. Yeah, that's out of the 70s. Yes, sir. We don't smoke marijuana in. Yeah, sitting on that sack of seeds. How about wildwood flower? Some called it a flower, some called it a weed. We didn't really know. Found my brother Bill singing on the windmill. Who was that? Come on. Wildwood flower. Who was it? Jim Stafford. That's who it was. That's what we ought to do. Some trivia. We ought to have old school trivia night. Well, that was fitting for our area, though. All them guys out there picking that wildwood flower out there, coming down from the city. Hell, I never knew it was growing out there. Yes, sir. That's Jim's. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool. I don't like spiders and snakes. I wish I could sing. You know, more than anything, I wish I could sing. Phil, did you see this leopard ray? I know you've seen one of those. It was a beautiful creature in the water by me. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make. How'd you almost get stung by one? I was within 2 feet of this thing. And he just glided right by me. Didn't want nothing to do with me. I've messed with so many stingrays and never had one of them try to sting me. Yeah, it was beautiful. I'm telling you, it was beautiful. I'm glad I had the opportunity to see it right up close. Well, gentlemen, I want to thank you for stopping by. Got to get used to not showing you my bald head and looking at you straight in the eye, which I can't see anyway. But time for me to get off of here. How's the new job going, Phil? Hope it's doing well. And I'm going to, what is today? Anybody know? Anybody know what day it is? Monday? Yeah, I can see where he got angry. He will get angry at you. I'll tell you what. Thursday night. Phil, I hope you're off. Thursday night, we're going to do live 8 o'clock Eastern. And we're going to do some old school music trivia. I'm going to have you type in a line and see who comes up with the answer, who it was, what the group was. What do you think? Don't get no answer. It's good to me. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Hope everybody has a good one, safe one, and see you in a couple days. Later.